We are attacking Bannerlord with the might of historical Vikings. These boys are based off of Norwegians from year 800 AD to 1000 AD, but more of that later. Let's begin. Our story begins outside the city of Varcheg, where we immediately go in and sell off items and weapons that we do not need. With this extra money, I buy the missing equipment that I need, which is a shield. I then also buy a variety of food, which allows me to level up stewardship a lot faster. We then visit our Northman troops, and I inspect the troop tree. So I try to make the tree as historically accurate, keeping game balance and the world in mind, okay? So it's not 100% realistic because I don't have the gear or whatever to do that, but I've tried to make it as balanced as possible. With some troops recruited, we go into our first battle and we test our new Vikings against 11 forest bandits. Oh, they're so cool. So cool. Try to get in there, boys. Aye, aye, aye. Stop. Yeah, you got that. Nice. Nice! I got my spear to hit some headshots. That was a really bad headshot. Nice! Let's go! We actually did it! I honestly didn't expect this victory, but hey, I'll take it. We had 7 deaths though, leaving us with only 2 farmers left. After replenishing our numbers, I decided to test our boys against some mountain bandits. I'm gonna try. One thing I want to say is that if I were to make the Vikings 100% historically accurate, I think they would be way too overpowered in this game. Just because of like how well trained each person living in society was. And just a simple thing as like, if you didn't own a spear, shield, and a sword or an axe, you didn't have rights, and you would get, like, fined for it. At the age of 12, you were normally seen fit for battle. Like, you would have all the skills needed. You would be good at throwing weapons, you would be good at using bow and arrow, you would be good at fighting with a sword and axe, and a spear. And inside the land of Calradia, I think that would be a bit too broken, so I kind of toned them down. Oh no! The fact that I died there, I think, is really bad. I think we might lose. Oh wait, there might be a comeback. It might be a comeback. Oh, that was so close! Yet another surprising victory. I honestly did not even expect this to happen again. After dying, I was like, well, this is probably a loss, but hey, it isn't. So let's go, Vikings. After this, we're able to sell everything for 9.7k, which of course I'm going to use to get some upgrades, so I buy some armor. This time I want to test the troops a little bit harder, so we go against some Sea Raiders. And we're also bringing some tier 2 noble troops into the fight, MyLittleWarband. Okay boys, we got this. We have 2 MyLittleWarband with us. Here they are. You guys got this. Easy peasy. Look at these boys. They got their little Viking helmets. Got their little brynja. You got this, boys. I believe in you. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okay, this might be a loss. Because we don't have... Oh, we actually did it! Dude. Seems like the fake Northmen, aka the Sea Raiders, are no match against the real deal. Yeah, so take that, you scum. With this success, I just keep farming bandits for a while, and I'm just gonna skip through that. But we did reach clan tier 1 pretty fast, so I'm pretty happy about that. And with the amount of money that we also farmed up, I also got some new armor again. And a new shield and a new one-handed weapon. We also went down to Varcheg and we saw something quite interesting. Oh my god, Varcheg is under siege. By who? I'm guessing Vlandians? Dude, how am I so right? The Vlandians might actually take Varcheg. If this is like a super high-rank Vlandian army, they might actually just take Varcheg. Oh my god, look at that. Do we join? I think we'll win this though. Other than a huge siege going on, there was a caravan who's under attack, so of course we're gonna help. We're such nice people, you know? This fight is not that easy because the enemy has sea raiders, which will probably tank a lot of damage from our boys, and they have some forest bandits in the background who just keep laying shots into our guys. So it's kind of a miracle if we actually pull this off. The only advantage we have is just numbers. With the infantry down, now it's just a sprint to hope we get to the ranged units before we all get put down. We're losing way too many units. No! Okay, nice. That was way too... We had 32 deaths. Oh my god. Either we have some insane luck or Odin is watching over us. And I think I know which one it is. Anyways, we get a huge reaping with a bunch of gear. So I'm pretty happy about that. And so of course I go into Omar and I buy a helmet. Because it looks sick. And we gotta look like the role that we're playing. We then get quite a interesting offer. Asarai just randomly offers us a mercenary contract, so of course I'm going to say yes because they're paying 180 dinars per influence. And we're also at war with Vlandia because that's probably why they needed us. But before I can do anything, I had to reinforce our numbers again, because we lost almost everyone. I then went over to Vlandian lands and I started raiding. And I was honestly just chilling there for a while, you know, doing my job, hoping that an army of 6,000 Vlandians wouldn't just come over and destroy me. But it doesn't take that long until, of course, a Vlandian lord eventually shows up because he has to for some reason. And we can't defeat his army because he has 91 elite troops. So I just have to run back again. And we almost get caught on the way back. But Penjaya Castle was like, hey, you can stay here because, you know, F the Vlandians. And so I go to Karabansa, sit there for a little bit. And I just idle in the Battanian lands hoping that the Vlandians will go away. But they never really do. And when I try to go out again to try and raid, there's peace. So, like... that war almost didn't even last. I don't know, like, what was the point of that war? I don't know. We just made peace with them? What was the point? And so I decided to leave their mercenary contract because honestly I felt disrespected. Like, why invite me as a mercenary if you're not even going to go to war? I did everything. I did all the work. So yeah. But as you can see, we also got some better armor because we got some money, you know. And I also really wanted to look for a better weapon. And I was kind of sure if I wanted to go for a one-handed axe or one-handed sword. But I decided to go for one-handed sword because the one-handed sword in the shop was better. Yeah. After this, I go up to Revel because there's a tournament there, and I decided to join because it's free money if we win, and on top of that, we get renown. It's not better what we currently have, but we can just sell it. It's free money. I have no stamina. Holy. Come on, man. I gotta say, I actually really love doing tournaments, and I love just going into the arena Because sometimes you just bully people, and sometimes it's also just really cool duels where you're just fighting for like a whole minute straight, and it's super intense. Oh shit! Right in the nose? Why are my axes just falling off him like he's made out of butter? After one of the smoothest tournaments you have ever seen in your entire life, we get yet another request, this time from Ragea of the Southern Empire. She wants us to be a mercenary. We're getting another mercenary contract. And she's going to pay the same amount as Unkid from the Aserai did, or 80 dinars. But of course, she's not a war, so I don't really understand what the point of her inviting us was really, but I'll take the money. So I just decided to scam them. So I just go forward and I farm sea raiders for like an hour or so. I'm just killing sea raider after sea raider. And then after some time, she of course decides to declare war on the Khazite, but this... Okay, now Ragea actually went to war. Okay, so now we're actually a mercenary with value. Okay, well that's good. At this moment in time, I don't even care. So I just keep farming sea raiders over and over and over again. And then of course after some time, we can actually upgrade all of our recruits. So that's what I do. You know what, let's go for 50 infantry and then 20 archers. Should we do 25-45? No, I think 20-50 is a better number. Like that, I think that's better. After getting our boys to tier 2 Vikings. Well, we're not there yet, but you know what I mean. They're still kind of farmers. We do get some better armor, though. We go from one leather vest to another leather vest, but you know it's an upgrade, so we'll take it. It's a bit expensive, but armor is more worth than money either way. I then go and talk to Kniaz Gudun, and we ask him for a marriage. We're, of course, going to marry Svana, and he gives us not too bad of a price, 44k. We have 57k, so I'll just take it. The earlier you get married in the game, the better. After this, we also check out her gear because sometimes they can just have really bad gear, but it wasn't too bad. I'm still going to give her an upgrade because it's still worth it. She has extremely good skills. The longer she's alive in a battle, the better. After we give her the upgrades, we also come across some barbarians who we just auto-resolve into Valhalla. But then a thought comes over me. What if I just execute Rogo? Nah, I decided not to, because I don't want to get hunted by barbarians forever. But I did decide to hunt down some sea raiders, and we're going to fight the horde, because I still want to see how our farmers can do.
Hear me! Charge!
After the successful fight, we sacrifice, of course, the victims in a bloot. Because Ragea is done with her war, and I've just been farming sea raiders to get money. I kind of maybe want to, like, leave as a mercenary and see if anyone else wants to pay us. Because her war is over either way. Let's do that, actually. Leave kingdom. Alright, we got some new armor. I got a northern double halberd. Can I give my old armor to Svana? So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Progress. Alright, we're so close to clans tier 2, so let's do the Let's do the tournament that we have here. Hopefully we'll win and we get to Clan Tier 2. If we can win this tournament, we get a lot of renown, which will just push us straight into Clan Tier 2, which will of course be amazing. Because if we get to Clan Tier 2, we can of course join Sturgia and we can start to do some damage. Because Sturgia has been at war with a lot of the factions in game at the moment, and they're kind of struggling a little bit. And of course we also want to carve out some land for the Vikings, for the Northmen, for the Norwegians. But to do that, we have to work under someone else, to then gain the power to cleave a new kingdom. Oh. I have no stamina. What these people don't realize yet, everyone, is that they're fighting the soon-to-be true King of the North. The last one we won. Come on, we got this easy. Oh. Let's go! And boom, we have reached Clan Tier 2, and we're talking to Grand Prince Ragnvad of the Sturgeons, aka the fake Northmen, because we're gonna join them. But don't let that fool you, we're not technically on their side, because they don't know what we're doing. So we take all these gifts, yada yada. It gives us free horsemen, gives us free two-handed axe and a shield wall banner. Thank you so much. And we have now, of course, joined the Sturgeons, which is good, because I think we can make some good tactical plays. Of course, the first thing we do is change our banner color from white to red, because red and blue is pretty sick. Then I figure out that we're at war with Vlandia and we're losing pretty hard, so I'm gonna go over there and see if I can do anything, but on our way over there, of course, the Sturgeons lose the war. And we have to pay an extremely high war reparation fee, and I myself had to pay 11k for the first installment, and the second installment 9.5k. So that's our thanks for joining the Sturgeons. But one positive thing is that Svana gave birth. So that is our second child, and her name will be Freya. This is already way too crazy. We're gonna lose all our money, we joined Sturgia, and we're already going bankrupt just for joining Sturgia. Let's see though, like, are we gonna go to war with anyone else? Oh wow, okay, we're already done with a bunch of wars. Oh, there's an aggression pact with almost all of them. Let's check the stats. Oh yeah, look at how weak Sturgia is. Look at how weak Sturgia is. Oh my god. Sturgia lost against everyone. Dude, I can't. What is this? To push the sadness away, we find a caravan that needs our help. And of course, we're gonna help them. We have a huge band of farmers, and I want to see how they will fare against 53 ranged enemies. 53 ranged units, that is a lot. Oh, look at that. We're gonna lose so many people. Get him! Come on, boys! Get him! Get in there! Nice! We probably lost so many people though. Wait, we lost 29. At least the caravan didn't lose anyone though, so that's kind of nice of us. After saving the caravan, Varchek rebels against Vlandia, and I get the brightest idea of declaring war against them, throwing 200 plus influence into the trash, going in the negative, just to have a chance that maybe Sturgia can actually retake Varchek from these rebels. So that's exactly what I do. Vildur met an army over there. So I went immediately to link up with that army, and we would hopefully march over to Varcheg, but it wouldn't be that simple. As Vildur wanted to go back and forth. Have another job to do? What do you mean? Can we just go? Never mind. Because he said we have a better target. I just think he's a coward who doesn't want to fight Varcheg and take it back. And so the Vlandians, of course, go over there and they just take Varcheg. So we lost our opportunity, and I'm now minus 214 influence, and I'm pissed. So I decide to blow off some steam, maybe regain some influence. So I attack some Sea Raiders. We also attack some hideouts here and there. It's all going pretty well. We're also making a lot of money. I'm getting better skills in-game, and we're slowly getting that renown back. We also happen upon quite a big group of Sea Raiders, almost 80 of them, and so we test our tier 3 army against them, and this is how it goes.
Moving! Onwards!
It was actually an absolute slaughter, and we barely lost anyone. With only 3 deaths. I then got bullied a little bit because we did a caravan escort quest. But on a positive note, after this, hey, Turun is now of age. Our first daughter, Turun, actually came of age. Let's go, this is so good. Hopefully she gets some good gear though. Oh yeah, looks like it. Turun got some pretty good gear to start off with, but of course we're gonna give her some upgrades because she deserves it. She's the first child of this Northman clan, so of course she's gonna get some better upgrades. She mainly only needed upgrades to her armor, but other than that her weapons were extremely good. And I gave a small little upgrade when it comes to armor for me. And right after this, Svana gives birth to another child, which is absolutely crazy. Like, what is even going on here? So leaving Olmor, we get a courier, and it's voting to declare war on Vlandians. I'm pretty excited. Oh yeah, please. War on Vlandians, let's go. Let's go. I don't have any influence, but sure. So with our negative influence, we declare war on the Vlandians, and the Sturgeons are ready for revenge. A few days into the war, our second daughter, Freya, comes of age. And luckily, she also got some good armor. And she was also lucky in the weapon department. We only had to give her a few upgrades, way less than Turun, so I was pretty happy with this. After this, we go straight to Mashadan Castle to siege it. It's time that we take something for ourselves. We also start upgrading our troops, and this is where we get a good look at how our troop tree is going so far at 120 troops. We tried to start a siege war, but our trebuchet is only shooting at the wall, which means you won't really get anywhere. And so I decided to retreat from the siege and recruit some more units, because of the losses that we just suffered. Svana give birth to another baby. Dude, this is crazy. Svana then gives birth to yet another baby. I honestly don't know what is going on here. This is pretty crazy. And so with that good luck, we of course go back to Majadan and we start sieging it. And luckily this time we also get help by some friendly Sturgeons. Finally they understood that the Norbs are eager to strike. And so starts the siege of Mashadan Castle. Are you joking? We're attacking and they have 3 catapults. This has to be a joke. This is so dumb. This is like crazy dumb. Sometimes our fellow commanders make extremely dumb choices and we are the ones who have to live with it. So, you know, try to make the best out of the situation, I guess. That was a hard miss. Yeah. Come on. You have to push me, man. Are you walking around? You're walking around like you're a Chad or something. No! I'm just gonna stand here. Let people get in. I'm just gonna hold the line. I'm just gonna hold the line. It might die in the meantime. I looked away for 1 second. I wanted to see if anyone has gotten in. No one has gotten in. The siege did not happen under the best circumstances at all. We barely had any archers, and I was trying to fill in that role myself, and the siege took a lot of time, and we had a lot of losses, but it was still a victory, which was huge. We also get elected as owners of Macedon Castle, and therefore the Vikings have gotten their first fief. Macedon Castle is then under siege, and of course we're going to go and lift it. With the help of a few sturgeons, we try to make it possible.
Warriors! Warriors! Onward!
We'll just engage in a shield wall, and then we'll let the other units of the other militaries, like, go from around us. Oh my god, he's sending in berserkers over there. Nice. Oh, nice. He's flanking them. Here comes our shield wall. I have no stamina. Nice. The battle started off at equal footing, and it was going pretty same on both sides, but when the infantry started clashing, we really got the upper hand, and we started beating the Vlandians, and it ended in a victory, of course. I then returned to Omar for a little bit to reinforce and recuperate, but when we go back to Macedon, we have to lift yet another siege, and so we go out and try to do so. Our berserkers and Ulfkarl going in first. Just simply on our way marching to the enemy's high ground, we had lost a third of our army due to their cavalry and their crossbowmen, so it's really down to this infantry duel here. We smashed the infantry like a sledgehammer by the will of Thor. giving us quite a huge victory, but we still had to pay the losses and the price for it. After recuperating for a little bit, I decide to make a small army for myself, and I start a long march towards Varcheg, because it's either now or never. Right, let's just take down Varcheg then. As I start the siege of Varcheg, we get attacked by over 400 of the Free Folk uprising. And we get attacked by the Free Folk? Putting us already in quite a big battle before we can even start the siege of Varcheg. Come on, we got this, boys. We got this. Over 400 of them versus us. Should be easy peasy. That cavalry is going to eat some of our archers though, sadly.
Warriors! Get off your horses!
Let's go, boys. Get in there. Well, that was it. Because of the enemy's lack of training, lack of weapons, and lack of a spine, we get quite a swift victory. And we didn't actually take that many losses, but every man counts when it comes to a siege of a city. And so, right after the siege camp is built, we launch the siege of Varcheg. They didn't even get a catapult down. This should be easy then. If they have no catapults? Let's see here. That was a miss. Oh, that was right in our noggin. If we could get in and open the door, though, that would be huge. If we can manage to do that. I'm going to try to do that. I'm just going to run in, try to push out the enemies, and then try to jump down and get to the door. Hopefully we have enough troops out here that I can do that. Kind of looks like it. I could actually maybe do this. No, I can't. They're too strong. I can't push. No, I can't push. They're too heavy. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm holding W right now, but nothing is happening. Come on, come on, come on. I'm so close. Come on. Oh, I can't fall down. I couldn't fall down. A misplay on my part. Now it was down to the troops to see if they could actually break through and take Varcheg. Never mind, they can't even get up. I said that this shouldn't be too difficult, but they can't even get up. Ooh, this is really bad. With one of the walls of the castle being taller than the other, it was impossible for our infantry to actually scale the wall without the support of archers. And so the siege sadly leads to a loss. But we don't give up that easily. I retreat into the snowy lands of Sturgia and recuperate, recruiting more troops, while our dear castle of Mashadan is under siege. But Mashadan means nothing compared to Varcheg, and we have a goal. We're going to take that city. And so we return, and I've invited 2 more lords to help us. And so, the second siege of Varcheg begins. At least the catapult is really far forward, so I guess they can't shoot inside that door, but still, like... Yeah, look at that. Dude, it was like 20 people who just fell right there. This is such a good hit. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, this catapult is crazy. The Varcheg catapult right here is the best catapult in the whole game, I think. Okay, there we go. Holy. Come on, guys. What are we waiting for? What are we waiting for? What's going on? Oh, damn. We had fallen in battle, but the gates to the courtyard are open. And so this would be an easy win for our troops, but because of a lack of IQ in the leadership, our troops never actually went through the gates, which led to a slow and painful watch, as our troops still attacked from all 3 points and never really pushed a hammer through the middle gate, leaving us with yet another loss. But hey, the Vikings don't give up that easily, and we are the leader of this army. So I go with plan B. I start a siege battle. And after a long time of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, we're able to disable all of the enemy's catapults, but because of a lack of time, because the wars are going to end soon, we have to now enter Varcheg without having broken the walls down. But before we're able to do this, our third child comes of age, Nal. But enough of that, Nal, get out of here. It's time to siege Varcheg, and hopefully this time, we can take the city that is rightfully ours. Nice.
Warriors!
Just keep bombarding, I guess. Just don't hit our troops as well. That's gonna... Please don't do that. Wait, is that catapult shooting at the door? Okay, I don't understand why the hell can they not get up these ladders? Do you have to have more weight on the ladders immediately or something? Oh! Yeah, the ladder is too high up. It's impossible to get up. Unless we shoot them. Oh, he didn't even care. Oh, I missed again. Come on. Okay, I can't. Really, guys, you're retreating? Yeah, they're just shooting at the door. Let me try. Don't hit our own troops. Don't hit our own troops. Don't hit our own troops. That's a bit too close, I think, to our own troops. Let's just push the meter a bit more forward, I think. Huh. Yeah, that was a huge miss. Oh, they opened the door in the middle. Nice. All right. Okay, we actually hit an enemy. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna hit friendly troops here. Oof. No, that was fine. We won? Oh, finally. Holy. We had won. We had finally taken Varcheg, our goal from the beginning, and we take it for ourselves. And I gotta say, I was a pretty good siege engineer right there, right? At least I like to believe so. When we check the war scores, it's equal 100-100. So it's kind of up to whoever sends the request first of who's actually going to lose. And luckily, the Vlandians admit defeat, and they pay us 1,440 dinars in tribute. And so we have peace with Vlandia, we lost Castle of, but we gained Varcheg, a fair trade. And on top of that, Varcheg belongs to the Northmen, to the Vikings. And these 200 days are over, and I really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, press a like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to see a 500-day Viking invasion, a continuation of this saga, get this video to 1,100 likes. You won't. I dare you. I will see you another time.